Hi, and welcome to Council Recap, where we take the content of City Council meetings and give you the breakdown. I'm Lauren McKay. Let's get started. There were quite a few resolutions on the list this week. First, did you know more than 11 million firms in the U.S. are owned by women? Well, in Resolution 8206, Council approved to recognize another great feat, Women's Equality Day. They're joining the rest of the nation on August 26th in recognizing the day to commemorate the 19th Amendment, which granted women the right to vote. It was a gateway for progress. We're now 5 months into the COVID-19 pandemic, and policies are still continually changing as the cases rise and fall. Well, Resolution 8216 fits the bill in this area, with Council approving a few new provisions allowing permits for parking spaces to be used for outdoor dining. This includes restaurants who were not currently utilizing an outdoor dining area. On August 24th, the Deputy City Clerk, Monica DeCreasy, will be retiring. And so for Resolution 8224, the mayor will be creating a temporary employment position for an interim Deputy City Clerk. Now, due to the upcoming election, California Public Employees Retirement System will allow her to fill this position. Council also approved Resolution 8225, testing for another well-known virus. Before there was the coronavirus, there was another large epidemic sweeping across our country and several others. That was HIV/AIDS. Knowing if you have it is key, and that's why the city is offering free HIV testing by the AIDS Healthcare Foundation's mobile unit. The time and place is still to be determined. Resolution 8226 was also approved. Now, you already know the city is a member of the South Bay Regional Public Communications Authority, or RCC. They provide emergency 911 dispatching services throughout the region, and there's a committee to oversee the day-to-day function of it. That committee will now be receiving 2 additional members, City Manager Eric Lee as the official representative, and Chief Police Michael Ishii as his alternate. On to the ordinance portion of the meeting. Ordinance 2205, the only one this week, was approved. It's repealing certain sections of the Hawthorne Municipal Code dealing with accessory dwellings and development standards for all residential zones. This ordinance was drafted to maintain local control where possible while ensuring state regulations are interpreted and adopted in accordance with government code. In the general matters portion of the meeting, Council voted yes to begin allocating money from the CARES Act Coronavirus Relief Fund. The city also approved the 2020-2021 budget transfers to enhance city services. The city manager's consent calendar had a few items on it this week. First, there was approval for the agreement between the city and HKA Elevator Consulting Incorporated for their services related to building an elevator in the new proposed community center. Next, City Council approved progress payment number 2 to the Shawnan Corporation of Downey for a local street improvement project in several neighborhoods throughout the city. There's been another change to the consultant agreement to implement Green Business Certification Program, which started in 2018 between the city, the state of California, and the South Bay Cities Council governments. The city will receive additional funding, and the South Bay Group will be able to continue the program with local businesses. The city manager also approved the purchase of aviation services for repairs and maintenance on the police helicopter. And the city manager will be wearing many hats. He will now serve as the city's labor negotiator for the Hawthorne Executive Group, Hawthorne Municipal Employees Association, Hawthorne Police Management and Supervisory Group, and the Hawthorne Police Officers Association. Lastly, a purchase order to Exxon Enterprises Incorporated was approved for necessary licenses and subscription fees related to the police department's body-worn camera program. Well, that's all we have for you in this meeting this week. Thank you so much for joining us for Council Recap. Remember, you can always watch the council meetings in their entirety by going to www.youtube.com and searching for Hawthorne Community Television. Stay safe, and we'll see you next time.